Hey guys, today I'll be reviewing Nightwing number 0. Now, my issue came like a week and a half late from subscriptions. I don't know why, or how, or what the main reason for it coming a week and a half late is, but it did, and it finally came, and I am so glad to get this issue finally. I was starting to get a little bored of this title, to be honest. It just wasn't going much with, after the Night of the Owls crossover with it, it just started to kind of feel boring, like, oh, we have to cross it over with the main Batman title, and me not catching up with the main Batman title monthly. This is the only issue I subscribe to. I was considering dropping it, but I'm really hoping that this goes back into kind of like single issues or like 3-part arcs or something really big and intertwined, but I don't want it to be Batman's kind of follow-up story like, oh, what was Nightwing doing at the time? But this issue was awesome. Now, all three of the Robins, main Robins, I should say, Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, and Tim Drake all get their origins explored. And this is a very nice, fresh take origin, and at the same time, kind of, it's very different, but very new. Of course, the art is good as always. The one thing I don't like is it looks like Dick Grayson is like a foot taller now, and otherwise there's like no real difference. But basically what happens is it's a standard origin. His parents die. Actually it was his mother's birthday in this, which I believe this is the first time it was explored on his mother's birthday, which I find interesting and an interesting take to it. And he gave her a Robin bracelet, and the fun thing is, for this issue, this is the first time Bruce Wayne doesn't just like flat out take off his cowl and like, this was me. But the first time he saw Bruce Wayne's like, I'm really sorry what happened to you. And you can see the head tension, the teeth grinding, and the eyes twitching, and later on he actually notices, what the heck, that's what Batman did. And also in the middle there's a nice full-page tribute to Joe Kubert, who recently passed away, unfortunately. So that's unfortunate. But he trains himself a little. He's already fairly trained, so he's going after people and fighting with Batman. Finally, Batman takes him back to the Batcave, and he's like, I know you're Bruce Wayne. And then Batman's like, how did you know that? And he just explains how obvious it was to him, which I like, because before, everyone was like, Tim Drake's the only one that actually deserved to be Robin. And I think in the New 52, he's really coming back and really deserving the Robin role. So I'm really happy. That's just great. Also, there's a thing going on with Batman soon, which I wouldn't mind if he was crossing over with, like, Night of the Owls. I didn't think he needed 3, like, he got like 2 issues with it that I didn't really understand because I wasn't reading the rest of the Night of the Owls, which I hope to read the trade soon. I think I'll like it better then, and I think it would all read better together, you know. But anyways, there's a new storyline called Death of the Family, which I think they did a gimmick like that before. It's another Joker story, and I'm curious to see what Joker, like, it shows Joker putting on his lipstick, but in the first issue, if you recall, he actually cut his face off. So I am intrigued to see if that's really Joker, or if Joker's taking a new persona, or what. So, pretty interesting. He finally trains. There's a little training montage, like, every time there's a Robin origin story. It's kind of he fights Bruce Wayne, it looks like, and then that whole thing. The art on this is just fantastic. It shows a lot of different emotion. The art, how Dick Grayson looks as a kid, I never really liked. But I do like him as an adult a lot. So, yeah. And then finally, you see, Batman's getting attacked and basically beaten up, and finally, he goes into his Robin costume, which just looks epic in the New 52. I mean, like, the Red Robin costume's awesome, the Damian costume's awesome, the Jason Todd costume I thought was really awesome, but this costume is just epic, and it's not like the same for all of them now. It looks very different. And if they completely rebooted the New 52 and made Dick Grayson Robin again, I would be so glad if they used this design. This is epic. I hope that once in a while they revisit his early adventures, or I think it'd be cool if they started up a Robin title where it was his early adventures, like an earlier New 52, or like what they do with Action Comics right now, except for Batman and Robin. I think that would be pretty cool. Or even if the Nightwing book absorbed into that, I think that would be pretty cool, even though I love the Nightwing book. But I think that'd be cool if it absorbed into his early adventures, or once in a while they did something like that. So yeah, and then finally it basically ends, and the person they were fighting gets away, who is Lady Shiva, and it says in the next issue, Nightwing confronts Lady Shiva. So it really sets up for another arc, which I like, and this origin's awesome, and overall I have to give this issue a 10 out of 10 because it's great. So that's all for today, guys.